Hi, everybody, and welcome to Something Intuitive. My name is Nancy. This reading is all about financial. We're going to talk about how to bring financial abundance in for my Cancer friends. And we also want to look at, right now, the advice. What straightforward, no-nonsense advice can we get from the major arcana about how to change our financial circumstances. First, we've drawn a rune. And what I've got here is, I believe it's pronounced Nothis, but what it really talks about is tying up loose ends. It may be a painful time where finances are concerned. There may be some financial constraints or restrictions being placed on you now, but really this, to me, is paying your debts, tying up loose ends, rectifying old situations so that it's easier to bring more abundance in and keep it. So I think some of the advice for the summer for some of you may be that you need to be more mindful of paying up old bills, fulfilling contracts, tying up loose ends, like I said again, ironing things out, because it feels that if you have more financial freedom with what you take in, you'll be moving forward a little bit better. Some of you may be using too much plastic to pay bills. This is saying you need to embrace more cash. Pay up some of those credit card bills is what I'm hearing. And I'm sorry if I sound like your mother. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I need 4 of this deck. This is a 24 karat gold leaf deck, which I love very much. They're $100 bills on the front. I think for financial readings, they're more than appropriate. So for the sign of Cancer, what financial information do you have for us? Alrighty, we're going in there. That felt odd to my fingers, but let's go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now we know some of you have to concentrate on paying up past due bills, overdue stuff. I think that your credit may be taking a hit if you're letting your bills slide. Now, what you need to consider right now at this moment, we have the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. You guys, you know what I like to say about stuff like this. You cannot make this shit up. So, we've got here 2 9 of Swords energy. Some of you have a lot of built-up anxiety. And I don't know why I took this for the first card. There's a reason why I needed to come here to this. Let me look at what the position is. Well, it falls under challenges, too, and we'll get back to that. But there's a real reason why I needed to show you this as the primary source of what you need to consider right now. You've got a lot of physical and mental anxiety going on around your financial situation right now. You've got a lot of mental energy going into a situation that for you is unreasonable. Let me see if I can get a better angle on the light here. Is that better? Okay, sorry about that. All right, look, you're pouring maybe even endless nights not sleeping because you've got overdue bills and things that need to be acknowledged and tended to. Now, in the next position, I'm going to go back and look at this, where I should have been. And what difference does it make? We've got the 8 or the 10 of swords here. You're coming to an end right now. You've got some mental energy built up. It's hostile. It's frustrated. It's keeping you up at night. There's a lot of I feel almost like crazy thinking around someone and what they're going through right now financially. And then we have the 8 of Cups. So what some of you are considering right now is walking away from a situation where there's frustration and anger, and maybe you feel like you're not being treated well at your place of employment. But there definitely feels like something is missing. Something feels definitely like it's missing for you guys. There's an emotional factor where you just don't feel happy. Now, in both the position of the challenges and with what you need to consider right now, they go hand in hand. This is a reading that says you're spending your days working your ass off, and you're spending your nights awake and trying to deal with financial situations that are really giving you a lot of grief. So I think around money, some of you are fighting a real battle right now. And some of that battle is within yourself. The way you're thinking, the way you're looking at some things. Now, what or who can help you right now? The 10 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Well, for some of you, simply with this card of leaving something unsatisfactory behind you, that's what this guy does. Except he's getting a real load off of his chest. He's really taking the pressure off of himself when he gives up this situation. He lays down the burden. He's giving up the negative thinking. And with the Ace of Pentacles, he's starting down a brand new path. The Ace of Diamonds, it's the same thing. Translation, the same. This card says that you're going to have a new way of bringing finances in, maybe. For some of you who have really been suffering, it feels through a tremendously heavy load. There's a new start there for someone. And it feels really relieving. It feels better than good. It's like you feel like the whole world has been lifted off of your back once you can figure out where this is at, where the new beginning is at. But I would say don't go after this until you're ready with this, because this is plan part 2. This is part 2 of your major plan. Well, actually, it should probably be part 1 of your future plans. Getting the stability in place so that you can release the burden. Release whatever difficult the situation is. It feels like you're burdened with hard work. And you almost feel like you're breaking your back and you're ready to walk away. Well, what this is saying is what's going to help you is making sure that there's something new already in place before you decide to let go with whatever this is. Now, these all really go together more than anything. It all goes together. But this has to be ready to go. Whatever this project is, Cancer, this has to be ready. Now, in the last position, we want to look at the outcome. The World And amazingly, the eight of swords, or the 8 of spades, with the world, the completion of a cycle, and the completion of a cycle that maybe you have been stuck in, trapped in for a period of time. It all goes back to all of this kind of negative thinking and projection, along with the actual burden. A new position, a new job. For those of you who are complaining of this and that the burden has just gotten too much and you're ready to just run. You're just ready to clean out your locker and get the hell out. But you can't. You have responsibilities. You have responsibilities, and sometimes those responsibilities can make you feel restricted, stuck, even abandoned, kind of hanging out there alone. But again, this is why you're feeling so restricted, is because you have all of these bills to pay. And that's what's getting in the way of completing this cycle. So I'm getting a message from Spirit that there's going to be something better for you, both with the Ace of Pentacles and with the World. Cycles are going to complete. Beginnings are going to be had. And there's going to be the embracing of the attitude that there is a place of satisfaction meant for you in this world. Now, excuse me. Oh. Okay. Here we go. I need 7 cards for the next part of the reading. The second part asks, how can I improve my circumstances, my financial circumstances? Now, at the end of this reading, if you want to find out love growth, you can go to my Vimeo channel, and we'll be doing a reading there for Cancer and your love situation. Okay, 7 cards. I'm hearing take them off the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Wow. So some of you are driven towards what it is that your passions are focused at. There feels like a reluctant energy within you that's just wanting to move forward and find something new. And I think that that possibility is here, because the King of Cups talks all about what satisfies him, what makes him feel fulfilled. And these 2 jacks, or the knights in the deck, they like to make things happen. They're all about progression and movement. And so we have a direction towards something that's more satisfying to you. But the Jack of Swords, he kind of cuts shit out. If it's not working, he's not having it, and he's out of there. So there feels like a kind of rebellious energy that's building up that wants to say, just screw this place, I'm out the door. Now let's see what the advice is. We've got 9 and 3 is 12, 17, and 24, 2, 4 is 6, and the number 6 energy is the Lovers, and that says to look for the value rather than the money. And that's why I keep going back towards doing what is satisfying to you, what makes you feel fulfilled. The Lover's card is all about that. It talks about doing what is at your heart and not your head, and that is where you will find the success. But in the meantime, while you're waiting for progress, you're going to have to heal some of your financial woes while you're being forced to remain in a job for a while until this opportunity shows itself. You're going to have to put nose to the grindstone, keep working, but keep building the best that you can, because we have both growth and satisfaction here if you just stay true to what it is that you truly feel in your heart of hearts is what you most want and deserve out of your career path. And that's what I've got for you for the summer, Cancer. Now, also, signs of Cancer. Over at Vimeo, we're going to look at your love life and the way that love is growing for you. And if you want a reading meant just for you, go to my website, go to my email address, either one. Reach out to me. We'll start the process of receiving a private reading. We can get the invoicing going as soon as I hear from you. And until the next time, guys, thank you so much. Check your moon and your risings if this is your sun sign. And be well. Peace.